Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm really excited about this video today. We got a new dev update earlier this morning, and I'm excited to talk about it. But before we get into it, welcome back to the consortium. And if you're here for the first time, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by the channel. But let's jump right into it, guys. So this morning there was a dev update. They talked about a few things that we've heard about that they kind of just reiterated, but they also touched on a few things that are really exciting to me. And then next week they said there was going to be a whole lot of new information coming, a whole lot of new content. So be ready for that, guys. I think there's a lot of stuff they have in store for us. But the first thing they brought up is they finally they have over 1 million plus players in Fortnite. Dude, that's actually pretty huge for an early access game, guys. So I got to give them their props. That's exciting that many people have wanted to play this game, and you know that they gave us a game that was worth playing, right? And then after that, they talked on a little bit about the issues in the game and some glitches and some what's the word I'm looking for besides glitches, but just stuff, exploits. There you go, that's the word I was looking for. Exploits in the game. And they talked about how they were glad that people were finding them and letting them know about it. They did say one thing, which I don't know, this is debatable to me, but they said if you could send in any exploits that you find to us instead of putting them on YouTube, we'd appreciate it. I honestly don't think it's a big deal because, I mean, yeah, it takes away somewhat from the game, but in free games, I don't see exploits necessarily being that big of a deal unless you're ruining somebody else's game with it. Then that's just a dick move. Let's all be honest on that. But they did say they are looking at some stuff and they're trying to fix it. One of the reasons they're trying to fix it, though, is they saw that there was a huge gap of people kind of on early content and late content, and they noticed that a lot of people that are further in the game, not everybody, but a lot of people were taking advantage of exploits and stuff and glitches that made it easier on them. So then after that, they also talked about balancing the game, balancing the classes and the rewards, which I'm super excited about because you saw in my last video, I think the reward system really needs to be improved upon in this game because it's just, I don't know, sometimes you feel like you do a lot of work for not a whole lot of a reward. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see what they do with the class changes because there are certain classes that are just more viable to play, and they're more fun to play, I think, because they feel like they have more power behind them. So I'm excited to see what they have coming from that. Afterwards, they talked about Survive the Storm, which is the new survival mode coming, and they actually gave a date for it. The date is on August 29th. I hope I got that right. If I didn't, I will correct it later. But it's coming this month. Again, they reiterated the stuff I said in my last dev update. It's going to be 3 to 14 days. The rewards are going to be given according to what you do, how long you survive. But they did guarantee that there will be some amazing rewards for the people that go the full 14 days. So look forward to that. Let's see, they also mentioned this comes along with the survival, but I believe if I understood the way they said it, it's also going to affect the normal gameplay, so just your missions and everything. But in every one of the areas, Plankerton, Canny, Stonewood, and whatever the last one is named, there's going to be storms that will roll in that will give modifiers to both the players and the husk. From what I understood, most of the modifiers are given to the husk, so they'll get something like enraged, which means they do more damage at low health. So if you take a shot at somebody, take their health all the way down, and they get a swipe in, it could be like a huge hit. And of course, they didn't mention all of them, but I assume, they have an explosion one. One of the modifiers will be that the husk explodes, so if they're next to you and you attack them, they'll deal damage. I assume they'll have some other stuff based on like fire and electricity, like the other elements they have in the game, so that'll be fun. They mentioned that it can also affect the players, so maybe a storm rolls in and it gives you power to, like, the soldier will be powered up. I don't know if that means just his skills or in general, but I think it'd be cool, if like a storm came in and the soldier's grenade did like double damage or double area, or it rolled in and like the ninja like could use some of his abilities without using up his stamina, or just different things like that. I definitely think it will be fun, guys. It'll make a whole another like layer to the game, So you feel like there's more going on, which I always, in my opinion, the more that you have going on, the better. It just feels better. It plays more fun. Obviously that's my opinion though. So we'll wait and see. Um, let's see. And then they said they are going to. There's going to be new. They're going to add to each class. So I don't know if that means they're going to add like new abilities or not, or if it's just going to kind of like fix the ones that are there and tweak them. And then they mentioned that there's also going to be new weapons coming. So that'll be fun, which, because I feel like not everybody has every weapon in the game, but at least for me, and I did spend a little bit of money, I'm not going to lie about that. It's like I don't need more weapons. Yes, I would like them, but I don't need them, which it'll be nice when there's more weapons put in the game, because I think it might make it feel more like, okay, I want to get this stuff a little more, like it'll kind of give me that feeling back of farming and, trying to achieve like the best gun and whatnot. So, but I mean, that was pretty much it. And like I said, they said next week. They didn't have enough time to talk about it, but there's going to be a lot of new content they touch on. So I'm excited about that update. I'm actually really excited about this game and where it's going, guys. The devs seem to be really on top of it. They seem to be taking into account everybody's opinions and what they've, what they want put into the game. They gave us the survival mode when people were asking for it. But so I definitely think these devs are definitely in the game for the players. So I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are excited about it. And if you guys have any comments on the updates down below, I would love to hear your opinions. If you guys have any comments on videos you'd like to see as well, I'd love to see those down below. And I appreciate you guys all stopping by my channel, and I hope you guys all have a good one.